Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. Today we're talking about when you should start planning your Disney vacation.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
When should I start planning my Disney vacation? It is a question that I did not expect to get as much as I do. There is no right answer. Just like most of these things that I'm answering, there's no right answer, there's only what's right for you. So I'm going to walk through different scenarios and when you would want to book them. So let's start with the earliest you can book. The earliest you can book is 499 days in advance. You cannot book packages that far out, typically. So you can book a room-only reservation, and it really doesn't make sense to do this. There's no huge benefit to doing this. You can wait for a package unless you want a really unique room type. So if you're looking for a special suite at one of the monorail resorts, those book up fast. The 2-bedroom suites at the different deluxe hotels will book up. I'm not talking about the DVC villas here because those you cannot book yet. But if you have a special room type, you want to put a hold on that. It is a little complicated because we would have to then cancel and rebook when the packages come out to add tickets or a dining plan, but it's something that's easy to do. You'll get a refund on your card and there'll be a new charge, but you won't lose that actual room, so that room reservation will stay. So if you have a unique room that you must have, book that 499 days before the date of checkout. If you want the best pricing, you want to book when the packages are released. So I'm going to say that the packages are typically released in June for the year after. So this June 2019, they released the entire year of 2020. That's typically what Disney does, but as soon as I say that that's typically what Disney does, they're going to completely do something different next year. But if you want the best pricing, you want to book the day that the packages are released, because Disney does what's called price yielding, and it's standard in the travel industry. It just means that as the rooms fill, the price increases. So if you can get into that room before anyone else is in there, then the prices are going to be at that lowest rate. About a year, say they release it in June, but you're not going to go until October of the next year, you probably have until about October of the year before to lock in those early prices. Don't wait for a discount to come out, because you don't know if it's going to come out. Disney might release the same package the promos year after year after year, but the year that you're going to go, of course, they're not going to release it for your dates. But if they do, I can automatically apply it for you. That's one of the benefits of booking with a travel advisor. They discount check. Most of them do, so definitely check with your travel advisor and see if that's a service they offer. But it's something I offer my travelers. I love sending them the email saying, oh, I just saved you X hundred amount of dollars on your vacation by applying this promo. But don't wait for them. For example, this year they released a fall promo, and my travelers who booked when the packages were released, it would have cost them more to use the promo because the room rates have gone up so high that even taking 20% off those room rates, it was still more than when they booked initially. So booking initially is definitely key if you want to get the best price. If you want a villa, if you want one of the DVC villas, so that's the 1 bedrooms, the 2 bedrooms at the different villa resorts, you want to book those 11 months in advance. Those don't come online until around 11 months. There's no exact, it's not always exactly 11 months out, so you want to just keep checking. But you want to get those right away because those grand villas go quick. Those 2-bedroom villas, they go quick. So if you're looking for one of those, make sure that you are booking 11 months out. If you want to get the best dining reservations, you want to make sure you're booked before your dining reservation window opens. So that opens at 6 months. I think the sweet spot for planning your Disney vacation is about 7 to 8 months. You still get good pricing, might not be the best, but you still get good pricing. You get a head start on all of your planning. You get excited, but it's not so far away that it doesn't seem real. So I like that 7 to 8 month sweet spot, and then you get to make your dining reservations at 6 months. Especially if it's a once in a lifetime vacation, you want to make sure you're getting those dining reservations that you really want. I don't book my trips 7 to 8 months in advance anymore because it doesn't matter to me whether where I eat. I'll just take whatever is available. But if it is a once in a lifetime or there's someplace you really want to eat, you want to make sure you're doing that in advance. Or if you're traveling with a large party, getting large party reservations is really hard. And so definitely before the dining reservations open. If you can't book 6 months in advance, maybe your job doesn't let you know what time you're going to take off that far out, you at least want to make sure you're able to book your vacation before the FastPass reservations open. So if you're staying on site, that's 60 days. You want to have your tickets, you want to be able to make your FastPasses. This will be such a huge value in terms of time. You'll get the best time management out of that. So you'll be able to walk onto your favorite attractions and utilize the amount of time you have in the park a little bit better. So you want to make sure you're doing that at least 60 days before if you're on site, 30 days if you're off site. If you can't wait that long, if you can't book out 6 months in advance, if you don't know, it's okay. You can have a great time. I book last minute trips all the time. I love some of the restaurants that have last minute availability. They are fantastic. I will link to a video I did on alternatives to the popular dining. So if you're not booking 6 months out, you can still get some of these great places. You just have to manage your expectations. You have to know that you might not get all the fast passes you want. You might not get all the dining you want. But if you're flexible and you're in Disney World, you're gonna have a great time. It really doesn't matter, right? Just make sure you're managing your expectations and make sure that you are getting up early. If you are not an early family, I would not book after your fast passes because then you're just going to be waiting in lines most of your trip. So either book early or get up early. Those are the best ways to get the most enjoyment out of your trip. If you have less than 6 months to plan, again, don't worry, you're gonna have a great time. You just might not eat at Cinderella's Castle. But there's so many other great places. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope this helped. If you want me to plan your next vacation, make sure you head to my website linked here and request a quote. I would love to help you. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I inspired you to explore the world together.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.